Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Budokai number 2. Um, so, I was wrong. Just because you get a Dragon Ball, that does not mean that you go to the next level. It just so happened in the first level, if you get that Dragon Ball, you go to the next level. So in this episode, if you defeat Recoome with Goku, you will receive Recoome, which is a complete trash ass character on here. Feel free to completely skip over him. I will not spend much on Recoome. So in the second stage, you don't really get much. Now, when we go to the third world, you will get a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna show like the whole battle because I noticed that, like I said before, when people do these Dragon Ball Z videos, they show every content and footage. Bear in mind, this is Dragon Ball Z. Everything is just verbose, long and drawn out, and just quite frankly unnecessary. And I'm gonna fight Recoome again. Not gonna. I may or may not show it. Nope, I didn't. So you get Recoome, which is a trash ass character. Feel free to completely skip over Recoome. A very forgettable character from the Ginyu Force. Don't care. Um, at right now, I just chose Kid Trunks. I'm not going to use Kid Trunks. Because the only person you can really unlock on this map is just Recoome. Because you need to get Ginyu, you need to defeat Ginyu with Vegeta. I'm gonna just run around here. So be careful not to mess around too much because, well, from what I do notice, that Frieza actually travels on this map, and Frieza likes to collect a lot of stuff: the capsules, the Zen. I thought I said Zan. I said Zen. I could have swore I said Zan, but I said Zen. And there was the Dragon Ball right there. Kind of just messing around, trying to avoid oh motherfucker. Yep. There he goes. So when I was playing this, my hands was like really cold. My hands were freezing, so it was really hard to press controls on the GameCube pad. Now, this would have not been an issue if I had this on the PlayStation 2, because the PlayStation 2 buttons are soft. But if you have a GameCube controller, those controls are so stiff. They are so stiff. They require so much hand strength. I'm trying to, because I'm used to playing with Gotenks, but it doesn't seem like. I mean, does Kid Trunks have like the same, like, battle scheme as Gotenks? Cause I know Gotenks was like very nimble, and he liked to kick people up in the air with his little punch kicks and stuff. But ooh, it's been rusty. Okay, wasn't gonna show the entire footage of this. It's gonna show like a snippet of it. Hey, I wonder why they didn't give Ginyu a special move, because I remember his special moves when he could like swap people's bodies. I wonder why they didn't do it in this game. Was it too advanced for the coding? I don't think so. I don't really think so. So how about after owning this game for God knows, so that's 6, for over 14 years, how about I just realized there's a cheat code where you can unlock all the capsules as you gradually go back to Bulma's shop. I'm not going to do that because that's going to just spoil and just ruin it. And what was crazy, motherfucker, see, you gotta watch out for Frieza. Frieza like to take stuff. But what I don't like when nowadays with the whole DLC is that you literally can pay, like, okay, so for example, on Hatsune Miku Project Diva, there's this, you gotta pay for it though, but it's like this unlock feature where it unlocks like all the outfits and all the costumes and stuff. Like, what's the point? So like, we out here paying for cheat codes now? What? No. Oh, if you look at Dende on the right, Dende heals you and gives you extra life bars. Don't pay much attention to him for now, but this will become a pain in the ass when you go to, I think, levels like the Majin Buu series, where I think the AI loves to go to Dende and Dende heals them. But you know Dende ain't shit. Or maybe Dende is just computer program. He doesn't know what he's doing. Or maybe he could be the latter of both. I have to say, when I first seen Dragon Ball Z, I legit thought that Frieza was a woman. Being that the voice, and I seemed like the color of Frieza, and I was shocked. I was also shocked to see that Frieza actually has a son, but I don't know if it's. I don't think is it canon because that seems like in some Japanese comic. Because if there's like this exclusive like Japanese version of Budokai 2, which only like 2,000 users got legitimate access to, and with this version you get to play with Frieza's son, Kuraza, Cooler, Majin, Frieza and Majin Cell. It was kind of sad. I think when I seen the videos on YouTube, it looked like it's like a bunch of like reskins and like recolors. You know, I was thinking maybe they had like their own category where like they had like their own set power and set defense and move set, but apparently it didn't look like they did. But I can't really expect much from something being that this came out in 2004. Now if it was like a 2016 or 17 game, hell yeah, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. But this was a still fairly young game, so I'm gonna give them a pass on that. And when you see that little black stuff on the top of their head, if you fight them, they'll lose 2 bars instead of 1 bar. Fascinating. Okay, so I own Budokai 1 through 3. I played 2. 2 is my favorite because 2 has like the longest replay value. I like 1 for how simple it is. And I kid you not, I think I had Budokai 3 for over 8 years, and I still have not beat it, and I still don't really know how to play Budokai 3 yet. I legitimately do not know how to play that game yet. I don't know. I guess I feel like it's kind of a lot to bounce and keep up with. And bear in mind that game is old because I got that game back when GameStop was still selling PlayStation 2 games. Can you believe that? I say I'm just highly shocked, but I kind of like how in the third game they showed like all of Frieza forms, like the first form, the second form, and the third form. That third, I think it's that third form. It creeps me out because it has like that really long head. It's like a bull or something. Mm. So I try to cut out much of this stuff as possible, just not to make you suffer or whatnot, because this is just repetitive. And I sat back and I thought, I said, this is not a long game. It's just that what they do with the story mode is what makes it long. So I'll be back for the next. Oh, hey, I'll do it after this. I ain't doing that. Cause this was so boring, but I'm gonna enjoy the next one better because there's a lot more going on. So this is Chris, and I will see you later.